Welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. Sitting under the motor of the truck this morning. We're gonna pull a couple plugs and I'm gonna go over how to look at plugs and set them up and give you all a couple tips and discuss a few things. So this may get kind of nerdy. Yesterday I had a long discussion with a few gentlemen about spark plug reading, and I figured it was probably a good time to just go ahead and throw it on a video and show y'all. It's a whole lot easier than explaining. So we'll dive in. Okay, we got a plug out. Always want to keep these in order, even if it's just get a piece of cardboard and number them on there. But you can tell a lot. First off, you look at this, you can see that, hey, we definitely had an exhaust leak, which we knew and we fixed. But it'll plug will tell you real quick because it has all that exhaust carbon blown all over it. So the next thing, now once these plugs have been ran after wide open throttle, they're really hard to read. So you can't really put a lot on it whenever you've had them driven thousands and thousands of miles like these are. But this just gives you an idea. You can see it's real dark. You actually want to cut this top off and look at the porcelain itself. It does so much better. You can see we've got the dark ring up a lot of the way to the top. So it was definitely fat. It was on E85, or is on E85, but it's definitely a little fat, but we do drive it around a lot on the street, so that kind of is that. Look at our timing mark, get that away. See, it's still in the flat here. It's right there is where it starts to change color, and there's a ring there, and right here to the bend. So like I said, it's kind of hard. It's either at the bend or about right here, just depending upon where. But that's why always, to read a plug properly, you want to put a fresh set of plugs in it, do a wide open throttle pull, and then kill the vehicle immediately before any idling takes place, and be able to read it. But always good to check your plugs often. It can save you a lot of nightmares, a lot of headaches for no apparent reason, I tell you. Another thing is make sure that you keep them in order when you're taking them out. And what this is going to do is going to allow you to tell what's going on in that cylinder. The spark plug is the only, I guess, the only witness to combustion, if you will. An O2 sensor or nothing else actually witnesses combustion. It just tells what it sees afterward. Only that spark plug. So it really tells us a lot of information that we need to read and be able to tune a motor properly. So back to the keeping them all on the cylinders. You can get either a plate that has them numbered already, a stand. One thing I like to do is just use a piece of 2x6 and drill 4 holes on each side of the top of it, and then number them, and that way you can set them anywhere and know exactly where the front is, where the back is, and what side's what of the motor. Makes it very easy to be able to tune your motor. So from there you can look, and if you have one cylinder that's a little leaner or maybe has a touch of detonation on it, then you can go into your individual cylinder controls on your computer system, and you can alter just that cylinder to what needs to be done for optimal efficiency. So always good to keep your plugs numbered and separated. So I hope this helps somebody out. It's a good thing to know how to read a plug There's a wonderful, wonderful video. I tell everyone, Steve Morris Racing Engines has a wonderful video on how to read them, and he goes in depth, very deep, and cuts one up and really shows you elaborately. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you had a wonderful day. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll keep getting this done.